Good day, guys. Unfortunately, my webcam today is not working, so I'll be talking and you'll be focusing on the screen, I guess. So, today we are looking at writing quality content, and it is day 4 of our masterclass, which is Google AdSense. And on day 1, it was the introduction to Google AdSense. Day 2, excuse me, I forgot what we were talking about on day 2. Day 3, which is yesterday, we were setting up our website. So let me quickly jump to day 2 here. Okay, day 2, we were talking about choosing a niche. So if you have been attending the classes, you have an idea of where we are so far. So in this chapter, we will look at a variety of things. Let me bring in this one here. So on our day 4, we will look at how to create engaging, original, and valuable content. We will also look at the basics of SEO and also tools in to finding the trending topics and keywords. That is what we will be looking at. And the last thing I will also show you. Remember, yesterday we were building a website. So today, after these 3 points, I will then show you the practicality of writing content in your website, because this is the main thing that you'll be doing every day, writing content to your website. So you need to know how it works, etc, etc. So we will come back here. The introduction has these 3 points. Why high quality content is key for Google AdSense. Remember, there is nothing new that an ordinary person can come up with. Yet you can create something original from whatever that is existing. I know my statement is not kind of easy to understand, but what I'm saying is there is a person whose name is John. There is a place which is Gold Reef City, for example, right? But then there is no one with your experience going to Gold Reef City. You may have drove for 7 hours going to Gold Reef City. Maybe you went on a cold weather. Maybe your budget was very tight, things like that. So if you decide to write about a trip to Gold Reef City, it won't be the same as other people's experiences, yet you'll be talking about things that already exist. So when we are looking at high quality content, Google wants that. They want originality. They want you to connect with your readers. So it is important to have high quality content because it distinguishes it from the rest of the content that exists out there. So that is why it's very crucial to have a unique content in your website. Moving on, the impact of engaging content on user retention and monetization. If your content is good to your visitors, they are going to engage with it. Some of you can relate to this one. There is a movie you once watched before, not because the movie was what you wanted, no, but the movie was interesting enough to keep you watching. This goes to your content. You need to have a way to engage with the user. Let them stay until the end of your content. Let them engage, let them understand, let them find a value in your content. That is what you need to do here. And the more your users engage with your content, the better chances you have in making more money with Google AdSense. So you need to keep them engaging. And always Google likes to use these principles, the EEAT. I almost forgot this one. It's been a while since I revisited this thing. But the principles are: when you are writing content, focus mostly on these four: experience, expertise, authority, trustworthy. So the experience, as I explained when on day 2 when choosing a niche. By experience, when you choose whatever niche, you must be someone who has been through that path so that you know what you are talking about. Same as me. I am hosting a masterclass talking about AdSense. I have experience in AdSense. So same goes to the content you will be writing in your website. You need to have experience. It makes it easy for you to write original, engaging content. Going to expertise. I started this thing a couple of years ago, and the expertise is not always judged by the period in that field. It's judged by how many times I failed and how many times I improved from that failure. That gives you an expertise, expect insights, so that you, if I am assisting someone, they find an issue along the way, using the expertise that I have, I can easily resolve that issue. So also when you are writing content, you must have expertise within that field. Authority. This one I tend to align it with originality. You see, you are the one who owns the content. It's not copied from somewhere else. And also authoritativeness goes hand in hand with the domain that you own. So if the domain, when Google is tracing the history, it has never been banned before, it always had a good content that aligns with Google, content that is friendly. So all of those are good acts surrounding your domain. That falls under authoritativeness. So it's something that you also need to take a look at. But since many of you will be purchasing your domain from scratch, it's rare that your domain will have issues with Google. Trustworthiness. This one is very important. You can't just write content for the sake of writing. Can people trust your content? Are you telling the truth? Are you not lying? Are you not exaggerating situations there? Let's say you are having a content and you write about news. Are the news accurate? Are you not making up stories? Things like that. Yes, so as much as some of you would want to keep the content entertaining, you should also remember trustworthiness. You shouldn't just say things because you have the platforms. You should also go by the book, right? So I hope you guys now understand how you are going to write the content. This is just the, what's the word? Theory tips. Yes. Moving on, how to create engaging, original, and valuable content. Number one, you need to know your audience. This one is very crucial. When you want to do something or you want to start something, you should know who you are doing it for, right? I am offering a masterclass about Google AdSense. My target is for those who want to make money online with their website. If you want to make money online selling stuff, That is not me. I am not targeting you. I am targeting those who want to make money online with their website. And since 200 and something people showed up, I am guessing I am targeting the right people. People do want to make money online with their website. So you should know your audience. Number two, provide unique value. So when they say unique value, you need to do a little bit of research as to, let's say you want to have a website about travel, right? Do your research on the websites currently that are doing that are talking about travel, and find things that they are not talking about, so that when you launch your own website, people are finding unique value in your website. Yes, all of you guys, you will be talking about traveling, but yours, let's say many people are focusing on the popular cities and things like that, and then you say, no man, why don't I focus on the little hidden spots? People, maybe they may want to hear about those places as well, and then you write about those, right? So you need to solve a problem or offer fresh insights. Keep it readable. Like I said, short paragraphs, bullet points, and clear headings. This one is giving you a tip as to how to write. So clear heading. When someone is reading the heading, for example, here the heading is how to create engaging original content. You are having an idea what I am going to talk about in details or in depth, right? So also when you are coming up with the title, it must be a clear title. At the same time, it must be catchy, drawing the eyes of the user. And also your paragraphs, avoid having long paragraphs. Just keep them short. You go to another one, you keep it short. You go to another one, you keep it short. And also to mix up the styling, you can also have bullet points in between, so that people don't see the same structure over and over. Listen. Use eye-catching visual images, infographics, and videos. Increase engagement. So if you have an article and in between you have a video, trust me, many people are going to want to watch that video, even if it's 3 minutes long. And let me tell you, if a person stays 3 minutes in your website, whoa, that's too much. That is too much. Most of the time people spend about 30 seconds in a website to a minute. So someone spending 3 minutes in your website, oh, that's a goal. That's a goal. So also, if you have images, especially if you are writing about news and then you have a video, people will want to see what was happening as well. They will read, see the video in between, watch the video, and then if you have a comment section, they will also want to comment to Google. That is good engagement. So make sure that you feature some images in your website, some infographics. So infographic, it's an image that is sort of demonstrating a process or explaining something. So an infographic is an image with text together with icons and images, things like that. That's an infographic. Storytelling techniques. Make content relatable and memorable. This is where you need to put in your skills here. Put in your skills. So another thing that I like to do in my articles is to include small local popular words, so that when people they read, they don't only read English, but they will come up with those slang language in between, so that they remember the content, you see. So that is what I do, Mina, to keep the storytelling technique a little bit spicy. Moving on, basics of SEO. You know what's happening here? Here you are trying to make your content to be found when people are searching without you promoting it. So if you know good practices of SEO, people are going to find your website. So number one, it says keyword optimization. How to integrate words naturally. So in here, let us say you are writing about 10 secrets about Table Mountain, you see, and then we know that Table Mountain, it's in Cape Town, Western Cape, South Africa, right? So they mean when you are writing your content, since the keyword here will be Table Mountain, because you are saying 10 secrets about the Table Mountain, when you are writing your content, that means in between your paragraphs you must have the word Table Mountain, but you must use it in a natural manner so that it doesn't seem like you were just saying Table Mountain, Table Mountain, Table Mountain, but the way you use the word, it must blend in with your content. So a keyword is what makes your content to be found. So when someone goes to Google and they are searching the Table Mountain, right, Google will say, oh, here's the article you are looking for, because in between your paragraphs you have what? You have Table Mountain, Table Mountain. Also the title itself, it says 10 secrets about Table Mountain. So that is keyword optimization. Going to on-page SEO, we have this thing called meta titles, meta descriptions, headings, and internal linking. So I will first focus with the meta titles and descriptions. These are the text you see when someone sends you a link, and by default it will show the image of the link. If you noticed, the link I have sent in the WhatsApp group of this live channel, it had the profile picture of my channel, and it was telling you it's a live session and the what. Those are called the meta description. So when you are promoting your link, it makes it easy for people to see what is it about before they even click it, right? And then the heading, it's just the title within your content, and the sub headings as well, because you may have a main topic but then have other subtopics within that one, so you need to structure it accordingly as well. And then we have internal linking. So internal linking is in between, let us say still you were writing about the 10 secrets about Cape Town, and within your paragraph, let us say you say how can I put this one, and then you can say in Western Cape we also have Moses Mabhida Stadium, right? And then the word Moses Mabhida, you can link it to another article whereby you were talking about the stadiums in South Africa, or you were specifically talking about the Moses Mabhida. I don't know what province it's in, Moses Mabhida. I'm just making an example. So that is called internal linking, so that people, when they are reading your article, they can click a link and then go to another article in the same website. That is called internal linking. I will show you how all this is done. Mobile friendly and fast loading. So in here they say essentials for ranking. So in here I will show you I will show you a plugin that you can use so that you can you can rank. And the one for fast loading, I still need to thoroughly make a research so that I can recommend a good one. But for ranking, we are going to use Rank Math as our SEO tool, right? Also, the mobile friendliness, your website needs to look very well on a mobile device. That also does fall under SEO technicality, yes. And then user engagement metrics. So this one basically try to ensure that when people are reading your content, there is something that will make them click, and also they spend a lot of time. And the bounce rate, you need to avoid this one. So a bounce rate is someone coming to your website and quickly leave your website, maybe after 3-5 seconds, something like that. So things that cause the bounce rate: number one, it's a slow loading website. Number two, you lied when you were sending your link. So someone was clicking in your link hoping they will find something else, but when they get there they see something else. So make sure that when you promote your link, you don't lie. You tell them exactly what they will find, so that when they click, they stay. Right. Moving on, we will go to the tools for finding keyword trending topics and keywords. So this one, Google Trends, Google keeps history of what people are searching for, and then it can then make analysis of, okay, this thing was searched so many times in this period of time in these countries. So you can use Google Trends to see what is trending and things like that, and answer the public. In here, you do your own research, trying to find things that people are looking for answers to. You can either go to Facebook or you can join WhatsApp groups and pay attention to what is it that people are looking for, and then answer those questions in a form of an article. And then when you share that article, obvious people are going to read because you are answering what they want. And then BuzzSumo, I never really used this one, but you can analyze popular content in your niche. Right, so what you do here is, it's the same example that I made earlier, that before you even start content, you need to go to other websites that are offering the same thing that you want to focus on, but check things that they are missing out, so that you can utilize that opportunity and cover that in your website, right? And you need to focus on the guys who were there in the long run, so that you sort of learn some one or two things in their website as well. And then SEMrush and Ubersuggest, this one are tools that allow you to spy on your competitors. So you can put a website there and it will tell you how it's performing, where it is getting its traffic, and all of those things. And then you can utilize that information to out compete them. Yes. And then enough of me talking. We will now go to the practical exercise. How do we then write the article? So remember, yesterday we were setting up a website yesterday. So today we want to create our own content there, our own content. So what we are going to do, let me put my mic down. If you were following yesterday, you bought your domain name together with the hosting package, you installed WordPress, you did everything as I said. Remember, I said for you to prosper in this thing, you need to follow exactly as I do things. It will make it easy for me when you later come and say, no, I'm failing to do this. I will know, will say, oh, you were following me like this is where you went wrong. But if you now do other things that I did not recommend, it will be hard for me to assist you. Right. Moving on. If you did exactly as I said, you need to do things. You will type in your domain name as it is, and then you will say /wp-admin. So in here you want to gain control in your admin panel. because I'm logged in my side, it won't allow me to log in. But remember, when you were installing WordPress, there is a section there where they give you the username admin and you create your own password. But because I'm already logged in, this is my dashboard. But let me wait for it to load. Maybe the session expired, I don't know. So let me wait for it to load. Okay, while it is loading here, okay, it did load completely. So remember, our website yesterday, we left it looking like this. So let me refresh. This is how our website looked like yesterday. So what we want to do now, we want to add one article in here, right? And I will show you how to do that. So when you are back in your dashboard, you will go to post and then you will say add post, right? So my website is not necessarily focusing on anything specific, but I will just write a random article. So as you can see, it takes me to a place where I need to write, and here they want a title. So here I will just write a random title. I will say maybe learning Google AdSense with gift, right? This is the title. So the keyword here is learning and also Google AdSense, right? With gift, I'm trying to establish the personal touch in there, right? So learning Google AdSense with gift, right? And then as you can see, they allow me to type here. So this is the title. It's very crucial to have a title in all of the articles that you write, right? And then in here the paragraph will start, right? And then I can say maybe looking at how, okay, I don't really have content, but I'm trying to give you an idea of how you will be writing content. I did not plan this, by the way. So I will just say looking at how the South African economy is, the South African economy is, I have decided to teach people how to make money online with Google AdSense, right? With Google AdSense. And then to go to another paragraph, you will just click down at the bottom. I'm not so sure if you guys noticed, but let me type something random. And to go to another paragraph, you just click at the bottom, right? So that's how you do that. And then I will just say the way I will do this is to create a master class that will be live for everyone to watch in real time, right? That is how you create content. Oh, the spelling is wrong. You see, they even tell me that the spelling is wrong, so I'll just say people. So this is how you write content, and you will be doing this almost every day, because remember, your website needs to have content, right? This is not enough here. It's always crucial to have an image when you have a website. It's called the featured image. It's the one that goes with your link. So when you share your link in social media platforms, that image will appear. The second one, you can have a random image within your content so that people can stay a little bit of time looking at that image. So we'll go to a website whereby we can find the free images so that we can link them here. So I'll go to the website and I'll go to Pixel, right? And then I just want to say class, for example, or let me just say learning, right? And then try to pick a picture that aligns with what you are doing, right? So in here there are skeletons, there is children. This one, people are with computers. I think this one, it's straightforward. People are learning AdSense. So I will have this one and I will have this one. I will have these two, right? So I will click this one and then choose the dimensions. Let me say I want to download this one. Then I say download the size. And then the reason why I am downloading two images, one of them I want the image to be inside the article. The other one, I want it to be seen when I share the link of my website. So let me download the images. Okay, done. So we go back here. Here when I was writing the article. If you look at our right hand side, there is post and there is blog. We will come back here to blog and it says set featured image. So the featured image won't be seen in the article but will be seen when I promote the link of this article. So I will click here and then it asks me to send the image here, right? So I will go to my files and then I will select this one. We'll go to downloads and then I will choose, let me choose this one, right? And then this is where you should not rush, right? So I have an image here and they are asking me an alt text. So alt text stands for alternative text. So in case something happens in the background, my for some reasons my image cannot be found, the text is the one that is going to display. But this one, it's a featured image, not always the case. So what you need to do here is to describe what is happening in the image. So I will say students with their laptop, for example, students with their laptop, This one, it's good for SEO so that Google understands your images. What is it that your images is trying to display? So an alt tag, it's always important, right? And then the description, you can put the description and the caption, but the most important one is the alt. So if you do have time, you can also put in the caption and the description, but do not by any means leave the alt text. Then I will say set featured image, right? So as you can see, the image is not appearing in the article, but it's appearing here, right? So after saving the post, right, this image will not even appear in the home page. So in here, let us go back here. Let me hover somewhere here. I want to have a random thing here. So in here, I want to put an image. This image is the one that will be part of the article when people are reading, and this is the one that will appear when on the home page. So the alternative text, I can say learning online. learning online, right? And the aspect ratio, most of the time I like to go with the 16.9, the wide one. This is the one that is recommended, especially for desktop and things like that. So I will just say use the wide, which is the 16.9. You can also set the the specific width and height if you want, but by default it is set to auto. The resolution, large is always the good one to choose here. So I think here you are all set. Let me go this side. I think everything is okay here. The image, as you can see, it's aligned in the center. You see, it's aligned in the center, so I think everything is okay in here. But you can style it however you want if you feel like some of the things they are not in order. So before I publish this one, if we go to our website, let me refresh, you see here at the top we have no article that we wrote by ourselves, right? And also, if I can go back here and then we go back to, let's go to post, and then we go back to category. So with category you get to choose where does this article fit. Where does it fit? At this moment there is no category that it fits. It's not under art, it's not under cars, etc, etc. You can either add your own category, but then because at the moment I'm lazy, I will just say uncategorized. So what this does is this, as you can see, the other ones, they have trends, they have I think this one is the category. Yes, they have trends, nature, travel, trends, but ours will write uncategorized, meaning we didn't have a specific category. But if you want to create your own category, you can say add category. And then tags, these are names that they sort of relate to your article. So in here I will just say learning, and then I will say comma, or I'll just leave space, and then I will say AdSense, for example, AdSense, and then comma. I can also say Google, for example. So these are keywords that relate to the content, right? So even if someone was searching for I want to learn AdSense, there is a chance that my article can appear in the search engine. So I think we are done for now. This is how you write content. And yes, I did not follow all the practices I was talking about in theory. It's because I am lazy and I did not plan this article, but I just wanted you to see how to write and to know where to write the article. And if you do face challenges along the way, please do ask me, and I would be glad that you face challenges and you were doing exactly as I was directing you. So don't do anything for now that is different from what I'm showing you, right? This is how you write an article, and if I say publish, it should appear on the other side. And if you have two phones, you can also give it a try and see if the article appears there. So this is something you will be doing most of the time, writing content, right? And then let us say publish, and then I want to make it public. I want to publish immediately, and then I say publish. Okay, I think it has been published, right? Yes. Let us go back and then let us refresh. Did it publish? Let me go back. Publish. Double check your settings before publishing. Immediately. Uncategorized. I want to publish immediately. Always pre-show checks and publish. Okay, it says publishing failed. The response is not a valid JSON response. Okay, I don't know I'm new to WordPress, so this error, the response is not a valid JSON response. Okay, I've never faced this thing before, this error before, so I don't know where is it coming from. Okay, let me uncheck this one. Okay, let me not do anything. Okay, it does not want to publish my posts. I do not know why. Okay, just a second, guys. It's my first time doing this thing, by the way, so don't bite me, people, don't bite me. Let me go to posts. I don't know where I went wrong, and I don't know why it's giving me that error. Okay, but let me go back again and why is this appearing here? JSON response. Where did I go wrong? Let me say cancel. Where did I go wrong? Okay. Open discussion, order at the admin, status. It says published. Publish. Okay, I don't know. Refresh. Okay, stay. Oh, let me scroll back to the bottom. Let me go to page 2. Okay, still is not showing. Okay, I don't know what I did wrong here, my followers. It's this error and I don't know how to fix it. Okay, should I make separate videos? I don't know, but let me check here. Public to everyone, only visible to site admins and editors. Password protected. No, I just wanted to be public. And here the publishing date, I want to publish now. And then assign a category. I did choose a category. And then why this error? Publishing failed. I don't know why. Let me try again. Try again. You guys, I don't know what's wrong now, but just a second. You see, the article is here, this side, but it does not want to show on the home page. Oh, it says draft, not published. It says draft. So I really don't know how to, let me say, bulk action, move to trash. No, how do I then make it public? Because it says draft. It's not yet published. I don't know how to, I don't know how to make it public. Why doesn't it? Okay, or let me delete all the articles in here. Let me just do that. Bulk action, let me say move to trash. Then let me say apply. So I'm deleting everything in here. Yes. So when I come here, I refresh, there shouldn't be anything. Okay, as you can see, there is no anything. So let me go back here and let me say publish. Still it does not want to say publish. Still it's giving me this error. I'll go back here, let me say refresh. It's not appearing under. Okay, what am I doing wrong? You see, it's the first time working with this thing and I don't know. Let me take my content, copy, let me say refresh. And I did see this error earlier in the afternoon. You cannot edit this item because it is in trash. Okay, it's fine. I'll start afresh. Let me come here Now I'll be fast, I won't be explaining anything, I'll just be fast. Go to post. Okay, I don't know where I went wrong. I'll just paste these articles here. I'll say learning okay, and then I'll just be fast now. Set featured image. I already uploaded the image. I will choose this one. Yes, and then for the article, I'll just say image. Now I'm going to be fast, guys. Media library. I'm going to choose this one, and then I'll just say learning, online learning, alright, and then I'll just say select, and then I'll just say ratio. I'll just pick this one for some reasons. Right, I think everything is in point. Still the error keeps on coming. Why is that? Okay, let me try removing the image. The image is still there. Still the error is like this one. Okay, I will just put there, let me say publish. Still I'm getting the same error, guys. Okay, I will need to check where this is coming from. Refresh, it's not here, obvious. So I will need to check, guys, what's happening. I will end the session here. I don't want it to be long. I need to check why is this error showing here, and then I will make an update on that video. Yes, so thank you guys for watching till here. And I think I was supposed to test everything in the afternoon, but because I already recorded the session, stay tuned for part 2. I will figure out what this error is, how to resolve it, and then I will make a recording when I'm then able to, what is it, to publish the post. Yes, so thank you guys for being here, and apologies for not meeting the end goal of this video. But like I said on day one, I'm still learning Google WordPress. So that's not how I create my website, but it's easy creating websites like this and publishing content. So thank you for being here. Let me go to the comments. Can you show how to use Google Keyword Planner? So basically you are going to a website of same niche like yours to check what you can improve from theirs. Okay, I will show you quickly, but let me end the session because this one is not the question of and answered question. Thank you guys for being here. I will stop the recording now. Okay, I am ending the recording because I don't want the first video to be that long. But Warren, okay, I will show you quickly how to use the Google Planner, and then also Stera. What are the benefits of using Answer the public MyG? That one is you are creating content for specific people. You already know that these people are the ones going to read your content because they did ask the questions and they didn't get answers, and your article is answering those answers, those questions. So those are the benefits. You know that those people are going to watch. And are you still here, Baren? So I mean Warren, so I can show you how the keyword planner works. Yeah, 1 hour. Yo. Yeah, this video was so long, but yeah. Are you still here, Warren? Okay, I'm guessing Warren is not here. Your question will be answered later in the evening. Yes, will be answered later in the evening when I'm hosting the session. So now what I want to do is I must post the video and then check what this error is. Okay, so you write articles based on their questions. Yes, if you want to go with that method, let me go back to the slides. So yes, answer the public. So in here, let's say you go to Facebook and people are asking what are some places to visit in Mpumalanga, right? And then people are asking, they are answering in the comment. They say maybe Sabi, Sudwala Cave, Kruger National Park, and things like that, you see. And then your article will be the best places to visit in Mpumalanga, right? So the person was asking places to visit, and you twist that into a title, the best places to visit in Mpumalanga, and then the answers are featured in the article. So you'll be like, we have Kruger National Park, and then you talk about Kruger National Park, Also, if you are someone who likes history and blah blah blah, we have the Sudwala Cave, and then you explain what the Sudwala Cave is, some smallanyana history, background, things like that. So you write your content based on their questions. Like, go to Facebook, join groups that are related to your niche, and then see what questions they are asking, and then you write an article answering those questions. The one of answer the public. Yes. But for now, let me first upload the video, and then after uploading the video, I can research why that error was appearing. So remember, I need to make part 2. The part 2 is just me solving the error and then uploading everything. So the video is 50 minutes, 50 something minutes. Okay, my G, your intentional keyword would be Mpumalanga. Yeah, would be places in Mpumalanga, something like that. Because not Mpumalanga alone, because Mpumalanga alone it's very broad. There is Mpumalanga Department, Mpumalanga News, Mpumalanga Municipal, Mpumalanga Provincial. The Mpumalanga, it's too broad. So your keyword would be places in Mpumalanga, or places to visit in Mpumalanga. You say that should be your keyword, but Mpumalanga alone, it's very broad. It's very broad, Mpumalanga alone. Yes. This one it should be 50 something. This one is day 4. Yeah, this one. I take this one here, and then I create the thumbnail. The thumbnail just needs to say day 4. Yeah. Oh no. You are welcome, Stera, you are welcome. Oh, also I need to to elaborate on this one. When they say keyword, they don't specifically mean a single word. So a keyword can be, I can say a maximum of 4, but most of the time keywords they are likely 2 or 3. Yes, for example, dentistry or in Nellisprate, you see, those are 3 words, but it's considered as a keyword that people are likely to search dentistry in Nellisprate, places to visit in Mpumalanga. You see, so a keyword is not necessarily one word, but a group of words that people are likely to search in that pattern. Yes, that's a keyword. I need to say day 4, and then I go back to the video upload. So in your paragraphs, you must include that keyword. Yes, for Google to quickly be aware that this is what you are focusing on. Also, your paragraphs must have that keyword in a natural manner. It doesn't feel like you, it shouldn't feel like you were forcing it. It should look natural. Yeah. Okay, thanks, bro. Lol. I think I'm going to stick with React JS. I feel like if I start learning WordPress, I'ma forget React. I doubt you will forget. In here, you don't need to learn WordPress. You need to cram. Because what is important with WordPress, you only set it once. After that, you are just writing content. It's the same thing as your Facebook account. You only created it once. Wafaka magama, date of birth, where are you from, your interest, all of those things. And then what you do after that, you create content, you react, you comment. Those are most of the things that you do. Create content, engage. Create content, engage. Same with WordPress. You do your website once, and then after that you log in, post content, go out. Yes. So you just need to cram it here. Same thing, I got an error. Now I need to do with AI. Now I need AI to assist me. So I'll just say, oh, I'm just asking AI here. Explain the following text primarily based surrounding page content. Publishing failed, okay. This error message appears in your WordPress post editor when attempting to publish a post. Based on the surrounding page content, it seems you are working with blog editor Gutenberg on your site. Gift site, yes, exactly. And the publishing process is failing. Possible causes: permanent link issue. If your site's permanent link structure is broken, WordPress may struggle to communicate with the server. Okay. REST API communication failure. The blog editor relies on WordPress's REST API to send and receive data. If this communication is disrupted, the JSON response error occurs. Okay. Incorrect URL settings. If your WordPress URL address settings are incorrect, the editor may not be able to connect properly. Plugin or theme conflict. Some plugins or themes may interfere with the blog editor's ability to send valid JSON response. Firewall security. Okay, how to fix it? Check permanent links. Okay, go to settings, WordPress. Let's first check the permanent links. So what I need to do here is go to settings. Where is it? They're saying WordPress settings and permanent links. Settings and permalinks, right? Okay. And then in here they're asking, how do I want my pages to look like? The post. I think this one, it's kind of straightforward. This one. I need to just create, or let me create a custom one, and I say blog, for example, and then post name. Or let me just use this one. The post name is right, and then I will say save changes, right? So I did the first thing. Let me now go back here. Let me try to publish. Still it's not publishing. Let me do it one more time. Publish. Still it's not doing. Okay. Second one, verify the site's URL in settings. Ensure your WordPress address and the sites are correct. So I go back. giftmatibela.co.za, it's correct. Okay, it's also correct. Yeah. Disable plugins temporarily. Try deactivating plugins one by one to identify which one conflicts. Okay, I will come here, install the plugins, and then okay, that guy did talk about the plugins, right, that we need to delete them all, but this one I used it now, so I will, okay, the forms have nothing to do with this one, so I think I will start with this one. Let me start with this one, and then I will say disable. No, okay, let me just say deactivate. Yes, and then I come back, I say publish, then publish. Let me do it one more time. Okay, the error is there. I need to do the same for another one. I will just say let me just say deactivate this one, page layer, and then I will come back here and then publish. Okay, let me copy this and let me say refresh. Okay, let me just delete all the plugins, because the guy was deactivating all of the plugins, right? So I'll just say deactivate, except for Bloxy Companion, and then I'll say deactivate, right? And then I'll say deactivate, and then I'll also say deactivate, right? And then I will also say deactivate. The sticky button, I installed it today manually, so yeah, I won't deactivate it. So now let me come back here, let me say refresh, and then let me first post the image. Oh no, I don't want to post a new one. I want a media library. This is the one that I will use here, and then learning Google AdSense with gift there. Learning Google AdSense with FutureBae, and then I will paste the content here, and then I will also go to featured image. I will set this one, yes, and then okay, the error also pops up. Let me remove this one. Why? Okay, let me remove it, and then let me just say uncategorize, and then say publish. The error is still here. Okay, they say switch to a default theme temporarily. Okay, temporarily change the default WordPress theme, like 24 the rule out of the theme related issues. Check firewall settings. If you have security plugin or firewall, ensure it's not blocking REST API. Okay. Oh, why didn't I delete these things from the beginning? Okay, let me also delete these things. Delete. Stackable delete, speedy cache, delete, this one deactivate, delete, 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 delete. Okay, these are the two that I have. Alright, refresh in here, and then let me cancel this one, leave, then let me go back here, and then I'll just say post, add post, right? Yes, and then I would say learning AdSense with G. Okay, right, and then let me now say publish. Way. Yeah, ne. Yo, I'm even getting hungry. Yes. Okay. This thing is difficult. Thanks for your patience. Gift. I took a look at your WordPress post editor and I can see that you are trying to publish a post but running into publishing failed. The response is not a valid JSON response error. Based on your page content, here are some possible causes and fixes to get your site running smoothly. Broken permalinks. If your site's permalink is misconfigured, WordPress might not communicate correctly. Your theme or security plugin might be blocking WordPress from sending incorrect site URL. If WordPress is using incorrect URLs, the editor may fail to connect properly. Some plugin conflict. Some plugins like caching or security plugin could interfere with saving posts. Okay. WordPress. Click save changes without modifying anything. Yes, I did modify something. So let me go back, settings, permalinks, and then it was like this. Was it like this? I think it was like this. Let me just say save. Come here. Here. Try publishing again. Verify your site's URL. Go to general and take URL. I need to go to settings, general. It has a SSL certificate. Disable plugin temporarily. Start with a caching, such as clear cache. If you're using plugin like and you need to cache. If you're using Cloudflare, clear cache. Switch to a default theme. Step 6. Enable debug mode. Use this. Add this code to your Azure file to debug errors. Okay. Check the contact hosting provider. This none. Okay, let me start with this config.php. you ask them if there are more security rules blocking WordPress. Okay. Let me go to this, guys. More security can sometimes block WordPress options if certain rules trigger failed positives, causing issues like 403 errors or blocked requests. I can check the more security status for your hosting account. Could you please provide a domain where your WordPress is hosted? It's gift material.co.za. For security, I need to verify, okay? Nine 3497. Okay, your hosting for is active on server. I will now check if the more security rules are blocking WordPress on this server. Please hold a moment. More security is enabled for your domain. No rules are currently disabled. If you are experiencing specific issues, this might be due to certain more security rules triggering false posts. Would you like me to check? Yes, please. Okay. I checked the more security logs for there are no recent more security bugs related to WordPress. The logs mainly show missing 403 error page files, which is normal and not a block. If you are facing specific WordPress issues, they might be caused by mod security. They might not be caused by mod security. Would you like me to help check other possible? Yes, do that. Yes, do that. No. Your WordPress on Gift is running version with 2 plugins, Proxy and Sticker Buttons. No plugin updates are pending. No immediate plugin or version issues are visible. Would you like me to check your flies for any errors that might log? Yes, please. This AI is very, very advanced. Yeah. Your SSL looks standard for WordPress, no unusual rules that could block access. Since mod security is enabled but no blocks found and your htaccess is clean, the issue might be elsewhere. Would you like me to check your PHP error log displayed errors? Yes, please. Yes, please. Gift my G, what does active users mean in Google Analytics? Oh, it's people that are currently active. It's your overall users in your website, the visitors, the overall. So when people are checking how many visitors you get, they look at that one, the active one. PHP error logs for gift multiplayer shows no critical errors, only repeated notice about the missing or error pages, which is normal and not cause. To dig deeper, I can enable PHP error display and logging temporarily to catch errors when you produce the problem. Would you like me to enable that? No. No, I don't want this one. Okay. The error I get is when I try to publish a post which is okay, they say your site's REST API is responding correctly, which is good. The publishing failed. The response is not a valid JSON error. Often happens due to permalink structure, htaccess rewrite problems, conflict with plugins or themes, SSL or mixed content issues. Next, I recommend flashing your permalinks by going to WordPress and save changes without modifying anything. I did modify something. This refresh the if you want to, okay, let me go back again. Let me go to permalinks. Then let me just say save changes. Okay, then I come here. Oh, I come here. Let me say publish. Oh damn, same issue. I think I need to log out and then log in again. Was it like this? If you want, I can guide you through this or help check your SSL and mixed content. What would you prefer? The mixed content. Okay. Most content issues happen when your site loads some resources over HTTP instead of HTTPS, causing conflict. To fix this, on Truehost, ensure your domain has a valid SSL certificate. Check on your WordPress address, general interval. Use plugin like Really Simple to help fix mixed content automatically. So Really Simple SSL. Okay. Really Simple SSL. It's a really simple SSL. Really simple SSL. Okay. Yeah, this thing is not giving me challenges here. You know what? Let me uninstall everything here. Let me uninstall everything. How do I uninstall a theme? Let me go to themes. Let me you. Okay, let me uninstall everything. How do I uninstall a theme? How do I uninstall a theme? Okay, go to appearance settings.
you probably just want to mimic exactly what you did on the home page. So if you remember, we did enhance to grid there, or I did. You may have done some back and forth between 2 and 3 columns. So I'm just going to make it easy with the normal grid. We'll leave columns, and so far everything looks pretty good. I'm just going to make sure that our actual the blog posts themselves also look good. So nothing seems to stand. So I think we're pretty good to go there. So basically now the site itself is now designed and is ready for your content. So let's take a look at where you're going to add new content to your site. So right now we have to actually leave this environment and we have to go back out to our WordPress dashboard. So what we're going to do, we're going to click on the X up here, and then you just go right over where it has the name of your site, and we'll go to dashboard. Okay, so here we go to the WordPress dashboard. Now there's a couple things that I would encourage you to do. There's a lot of plugins that come with your site when you first installed it that you probably don't need. And that's what's flooding the plugins up. So I'm just going to go down to plugins and then install the plugins. I'm going to choose all of them right here. I'm going to uncheck Bloxy Companion. That's the only one I think you actually need here. And then I'm going to go back up to book actions, deactivate, apply. For some reason you have to deactivate everything every time. I'm not sure why, but so I'm going to choose it again, and then uncheck Bloxy Companion to keep that. And then book actions, delete, and then choose OK. Okay, so now the next thing we need to do is we go to posts and all posts. So when we installed that Bloxy Companion plugin, the good thing is it gave us all of these posts so we could kind of visually see what it would look like. The bad news is these aren't real posts, so we have to delete them, right? So I'm just going to select all of them by clicking here, and then the book actions, move to trash, and apply. Okay, so now you're starting to create from scratch. Everything you put on your site will now be your own. The way we add a new post is under posts, add new post. So here's where you would add the title. You know, maybe you have a picture out, I'm not sure, but something like this. And then right here, this is where you would just click here, you would start typing out your article. I just kind of quickly whip something up on ChatGPT, and you can paste that in here. So we've got a full article, and they probably call it Bloxy because it comes with all these different content blocks you can add to make your post more engaging. This is really effective, especially when you're trying to sell affiliate products. So if you want to add in different elements, just kind of go over where you want it, click the plus sign. And here are like the main things, right? If you want a heading, an image, a gallery, a list, or a quote. But then there's other things too. You click on browse all, you have all these different elements you can bring in. Now I'm not going to go through all of these things, you can explore them on your own. But there's a lot of different formatting tricks, a lot of different interesting things you can bring in. You know, things like a table if you're trying to compare different products to each other. Or a clipboard, you know, we've all seen those in magazines and on blog posts, it can be engaging. But for now, let's just do a simple image. I'm just going to click on image over here. And then let's go to media library, upload files, and then you just find whatever image you want to use. I'm just going to drag it into my desktop right here, and then click on text. And at the beginning of this video, I did promise you a way to kind of create images like this. So what you're going to want to do is you've got a couple choices here. You can either go to ideogram.ai, completely free, or you can go to ChatGPT. Now, if you're using the new version 4.0, this should be free for you as well. So you're just going to type in exactly what you're looking for. In this case, you know, photo of a dog sitting on the floor with all values are in bold text. And you just choose the dimensions you want and then generate. And now we've got 4 choices to choose between. If you like this one, you click on it, and then you can just click right here and then go down to download. Or let's try the exact same prompt over on ChatGPT and see what we get. The only difference here is these ones tend to look a little less photorealistic. So yeah, and this one actually does look pretty good. So it's up to you then to choose whichever one you want to go with. And another thing you're going to definitely want to know how to do, especially if this is an affiliate site and you're trying to link to different products, super easy to do. You can probably figure it out. If you just Google Docs or anything like that, you highlight the text you want to link to, you click on the link icon right here, and then you just type in, you know, the link to the product you're actually trying to link to. Then of course you might want to give this a category too. So we'll go into categories, and it's already named a bunch of them in the Blocksy theme. So let's say none of these really work. You just click on add new category. Just type in something like dog products, and then add new category. I'm gonna get it out of categorize because now it is categorized. And the one thing we're missing now is that feature image. So now that you're looking at the grid of all the blog posts for the site, they all have an image attached to them. Now just putting the image inside of the blog post does not accomplish that for you. So this one would not show up as a featured image. You have to do that separately. So we're still under post here. Let's collapse categories, and we'll go down to feature image, and then set feature image. And we'll go to upload files. And again, you just drag it right over from your computer onto the stage here, and then set feature image. Now it's not going to show the image here, but that is the image that will show when we're looking at the site. So I'm going to click on update, or it might have said publish. I actually published this earlier. You got to click on publish for it to actually take effect. So now I want to see what this is actually going to look like. So I'm going to click on the WordPress icon here, and then under the site name, I'm going to click on visit site and see what we've got. Perfect. So we've got one post now, and that's the featured image showing through. And if I click on the article title, there we go. Isn't that beautiful? Got the whole article. We got that image here. It's all looking really nice. But one thing that's missing now, so look at this menu. Look at these different items. You may have a need for an about us page or a contact page, but really, if we're talking about a blog, you should definitely have your top categories for posts right up here. So how do we change what's on the actual menu here? Well, we're just going to click on the WordPress logo to go back to our dashboard, and we're going to go down to appearance and menus. So this is our main menu, and these are all the different pages that are on that menu. You'll notice some are nested underneath. I'll just show you what that looks like real quick. So we have these, like Gutenberg blocks is the main one, then all these are nested underneath it. We have the same thing with pages. So what we can do here, if you want to just get rid of all of these, we can just click on bulk select, and then I'm just going to select each of these individually. And then I'll click remove selected items. Now the menu is empty. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down to categories, and I'm going to view all. So now you just choose the categories that you want to include here. So I'm just going to choose pending basically, and then add to menu. And then you can reorder them. You can even nest them like that. So if we had cars under architecture, which doesn't make any sense, then save menu. Now if we take another look, let's go ahead and refresh this page, and now we should have, yep, there we go. Now we have all the different categories here. If we were to click on architecture, that would probably be blank, but if we click on dog products, we have our post right here. So now we have the blog itself, but what about the articles to put on your